There has been a twist to the tale in the Kosi government saga as the Supreme Court today scrapped the appointment of its Chief Minister Uddhav Thapa. The Apex Court in its verdict explains it is against constitutional guidelines to ride on the vote of the Speaker as done by Nepali Congress. The verdict means that two or more parties can work on a majority within a week. Failure to do so will once again see UML's Hikmat Karki as the Chief Minister on the basis of being the parliamentary leader of the largest party in the Kosi province. Good evening, I'm Amar Singh Pradhan and these are the headlines of the hour. The Supreme Court scraps the appointment of Kosi Chief Minister Uddhav Thapa, gives 7-day deadline for the formation of a new government. Search for the mastermind and owner of 100 kg gold scam continues. Revenue investigation reads 2 places in the capital today. Myanmar's deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi moved out of jail to house arrest at a government building in Naypyidaw. Myanmar's military rulers deny reports that Suu Kyi has been ill. And Nigeria stunned co-host Australia at the FIFA Women's World Cup. Defending champions USA settled for a 1-1 draw against the Netherlands. Portugal blanked Vietnam 2-0. The Supreme Court has scrapped the appointment of Kosi Province Chief Minister Uddhav Thapa. The court has issued an order to begin the process of formation of a new province government. The support of at least 47 members is required to secure majority in the province assembly that has 93 members. Amid failure to do so, Hikmat Karki, the leader of the largest party of the province CPNUML, will be appointed the chief minister as per sub-article 3 of article 168. It may be recalled that the province assembly speaker Baburam Gautam had lent his support for the appointment of Congress parliamentary party leader Thapa as the chief minister. Based on that, the province governor Parsuram Khapung had appointed Thapa to the post. However, CPNUML parliamentary party leader Hikmat Karki had filed a writ petition on the 22nd of July citing the speaker's support in the formation of the province government was anti-constitutional. He had filed the writ demanding to scrap Thapa's appointment and to appoint him as the province chief minister under the sub-article 3 of article 168. Issuing its verdict on the writ, the Supreme Court termed the move by the speaker as unconstitutional. The Supreme Court, however, refused to issue a mandamus for the appointment of Karki in the capacity of the chief minister as demanded by Karki in his writ. Parties in Kosi province have now geared up to form a new government following today's development. With the court verdict that Nepali Congress parliamentary leader Uddhav Thapa's election as the chief minister was unconstitutional alongside the court's directive to form a new government within 7 days, parties including Nepali Congress Maoist Centre among others have said that their efforts are on to strike a new coalition. In the meantime, opposition CPNUML has also expressed confidence to form a new government under its leadership. UML has intensified preparations to stake the claim for the new government within the Supreme Court deadline. UML is also the largest party in the Kosi province with 40 members. It needs the support of 47 lawmakers to strike a majority in Kosi province, which has a total of 93 members. Nepali Congress has 29 seats, Maoist Centre has 12, excluding the speaker. RPP has 6, Unified Socialist has 4 and Janta Samajwadi Party has 1 seat. The Office of the Company Registrar has sent details of ready trade to the Department of Revenue Investigations. The ready trade had imported around 1 quintal illegal gold on the night of 19 July a week ago. The company that was registered on the 2nd of April earlier this year has imported brake shoes of motorcycles and other parts from Hong Kong on 33 occasions. The department demanded the details of the company with the registrar for the investigation after its owner was arrested in connection with the gold scam. The company has been registered in the name of Dilip Bhuzel, a resident of Dolakha, while advocate Ganga Shrestha had provided his signature while registering the company. The Office of the Registrar has said that the company was registered under the authority of Narayan Praja of Dhading. The bill related to loan sharking, which was passed by the House of Representatives, has been endorsed by the National Assembly with majority. The bill, which was halted by the National Assembly citing procedural issue, has been passed with majority today. The ordinance, which was introduced by the government in a bid to ensure justice for the Lone Star victims, was registered at the upper house as replacement bill. Chairperson of the National Assembly, Ganesh Timilsena, had been obstructing the bill, citing the House of Representatives failed to complete required procedures within 60 days. Chair Timilsena accepted the bill following legal advice and answers furnished by the Minister for Law at the Parliament. Addressing the meeting, Chair Timilsena said Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Dhanaraj Gurung had realized that the delay was due to some technical reason. Minister Gurung had pledged not to repeat the same mistake in the future. The bill, which has been deemed controversial since it also aims at amending some of the acts of civil code, will be implemented after its certification by the President. Meanwhile, CPN women leader Devendra Dahal had demanded for the formation of a high-level committee and the resignation of the Minister for Home Affairs for an impartial investigation on the gold smuggling scam. The next meeting of the National Assembly is scheduled for the 3rd of August. And we'll take a short break here. We'll be right back. And in our public voice segment, we have asked in several provinces what the government must do to provide relief and relocate victims of natural disasters. Let's take a look at what they have to say.
रात दिँदाखेरि आफ्नो पार्टी कार्यकर्ता आफ्नो मान्छेहरुलाई रात दिने हाम्रो त्यस्तो परम्परा छ यो परम्परा चाहिँ अन्त्य हुनुपर्छ
खानी बस्नेको व्यवस्था गरिदियो भने उनीहरुलाई तत्कालको अवस्थाबाट उनीहरु केही रात महसुस गर्न सक्दछ
सुरक्षित ठाउँमा बसाल्नु पर्यो
सरकारले विपद व्यवस्थापन कार्यदल गठन गर्न पर्यो विपद आउन बित्तिकै विपदमा परेका व्यक्तिहरुलाई उद्धार गर्नु पर्यो राहत सामग्री वितरण गर्न पर्यो
घाइतेहरुलाई निशुल्क औषधि उपचार गर्नुपर्छ
तालिमको व्यवस्था गर्ने अथवा रोजगारको व्यवस्था गर्ने र तिनीहरुलाई बसोबासको पनि व्यवस्था गर्ने
नीति कार्यान्वयनमा नै कार्यक्रम मात्रै होइन कार्यक्रम लागू गर्नका लागि तत्परता देखाउनु पर्यो
बाढी पहिरो जाने र खोलाका छेउछाउमा बस्ती बसाल्ने काम गर्न भएन
रोजगारीको व्यवस्था गर्नुपर्छ
खाने नपाउनेलाई खान दिनु पर्यो अब लाउने नपाउनेहरुलाई लाउन बस्नको बासहरुको व्यवस्था गरिदिनु पर्यो
विपदमा चाहिँ तडपिरहेको भएको छ उहाँलाई चाँडो भन्दा चाँडो रात उपलब्ध गराइदिनु पर्ने
भविष्यमा घट्ने घटनाहरूलाई समय मध्यनजर गर्दै त्यो खालको व्यवस्थापन गरी उचित न्याय र उचित व्यवस्थापन गर्न आवश्यक छ
खोलाको तीरमा बस्न दिन हुँदैन
अति नै जोखिममा परेको मान्छेहरुलाई गाँसबास कपासको व्यवस्था सर्वप्रथम मिलाउनु पर्छ
And it's now time for our segment Public Pulse, where it texts us with their opinion.
Public Pulse.
And before we give you today's question, let's take a look at a response to yesterday's question. And yesterday we had asked you, why has the role of lawmakers in the National Assembly not been effective? 32% voted for option A, not aware of posts worth. 23% voted for option B, lapses in the system. And 45% voted for option C, influence of the parties. And here is today's question. Why is there lack of yardstick for maintaining greenery at the roadsides of urban areas? Your options are option A, considered unnecessary, option B, lack of expertise, and option C, no such practices. The voting is on. Type in AWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. And now time for international update. Myanmar's deposed leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been moved out of jail to house arrest. Myanmar's ousted civilian leader Aung San Suu Kyi has been moved to house arrest after the military detained her following a coup in February 2021. Suu Kyi was taken to a government building in Naypyidaw, according to prison sources. She had spent a year in solitary confinement. The 78-year-old is serving a 33-year sentence after being jailed in closed-door military-run trials. Almost no news has emerged about her condition in more than 2 years. There has been no public confirmation of her transfer from jail, but the move to house arrest could be a positive sign from the military authorities, who have faced numerous calls to release the country's democratically elected leader. Suu Kyi was rumored to have been ill, but the military has denied the reports. Earlier this week, a source from the Naypyidaw prison said that she was in good health. Thailand's foreign minister also revealed this month that he had visited Suu Kyi. However, he disclosed no further detail. The military has arranged a meeting between Suu Kyi and Tikun Myat, the Speaker of the lower house of parliament. Since the coup, Myanmar has spiraled into a civil war which has killed thousands of people. Sanctions imposed on the military have failed to stop the violence. Suu Kyi, who was under house arrest following the coup, was moved to solitary confinement in June last year. She denies all the accusations, and rights groups have condemned the court trials as a sham. And we have more news coming up, but right now it's time for another short break. And those were our latest headlines. Up next is News in Nepali. Good night.